Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, you can pick a day. Got time for you. Always got time for you. Got time for you. Always got.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We are back with a very, very special episode today, man. And I'm talking about boy oh boy, these last 2 weeks has been the week's been weaking. You know what I mean? If that even makes sense. Boy, I done been through I got so much to tell y'all. But let me start off giving my proper introduction. If you're new to this channel, like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate you following me. Now, I am your host, Jamel Malik, aka Mac Melly. What it do? What the business is? Word on the street, Mac known to handle his. Bitch, get your mind right. Let me talk to him. What's up, man? I know y'all miss me. You feel me? Yo, your boy had a crazy experience. Not last Friday, but the Friday before that. I'm going to start off with this. Going to get my son upstate. I catch a flat in the middle of nowhere. Well, let me not say nowhere. I catch a flat in a small town of between Hudson, New York, and Livingston, New York. This is upstate New York, by the way. No wine. We drinking healthy. We'll get to that in a minute. I catch a flat in Livingston, New York. Driving, brum, 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 brum. I thought it was like my muffler or some shit, so I get out. My girl go, what's that? I'm like, oh no, let me check. Hop out, see I got a flat tire, driver's side, in the back, on the left. So I'm like, okay, cool. Get to a gas station I was already going to go. They have these little ice pellets that I love to put in my drink. Like these little pellet balls. It makes me feel like as if I'm sipping on drink, but imaginary drink. I don't drink lean and none of that shit. But I get the styrofoam cup, put the ice, whatever. Shit I like to do. So I was gonna go there anyway, get something to drink, get a little bev and all that. You know what I'm saying? I catch a flat. Now immediately I'm just like, okay, my insurance company, Geico, they got me. You know what I'm saying? Nice as police officer. I don't know your name, sir. I'm terribly sorry. You may never see this, but shout out to you. Offers his help. Hey man, I seen what you were going through back there. Can I offer any assistance? I say, well, no, sir, I'm gonna call my insurance. Cause just, I'm from the hood. I still don't really chatter with 12 too much. It's weird. I know it might sound stupid to some, but I don't really chatter with 12 too much. So I said, no, I'm good. I'm gonna call my insurance. I should be okay. As a matter of fact, would you happen to know of any tire shops that may be open? This is about 6:39, around 6:40-ish. So he's like, yo, man, everything is closed right now. So I'm thinking like, oh shit, right? Immediately text my son's mother, let her know what's going on. Hey, I may be a little late. I just caught a flat. I'm trying to get the tow truck company to pull up, maybe, see what's going on. She don't give a fuck about none of that. How long that's gonna take you? Some bullshit she texts me. So I look at the shit, I dismiss it. Cool. Call my insurance, try to see what's up. They're telling me they have no tow truck companies available in my current location. They'll keep calling, try to reach back later. So I'm like, huh? Like, what you mean? Like what you mean you have no tow trucks in the area? Like, so I'm like, damn, I don't panic. Let Shorty know what's going on. We cool and call my brother immediately. You know, he lives a few hours away. About an hour or so away. I'm exaggerating. About an hour or so away. He's like, yo, I'm still in the city. I hadn't even made my way down there yet. But yo, you good. I ain't gonna leave you stranded. I got you. Regardless of what happened, I'm gonna make sure you good. I got you. You know, he's telling me he got to get to work in the morning. So even if he did pick me up, you know, how would I get back to get my car, whatever. So we're gonna keep trying to you know, get situated or whatnot. Cool. Right. Now, time is just flowing by at this point. I'm in a small white town. I'm in the whip. Some lady just randomly starts flashing her high beams directly in my driver's side window, all in the side of my eye. Shit. I'm on the phone with Broski. He like, yo, did you check your trunk to see if you got a spare tire? By this time, it's about 8 o'clock, 8:30ish. I skipped the part, but I'm gonna go back. It's around 8 o'clock, 8:30ish. She flashing her lights. You know, YT people, white people, yeah, they do the fucking most sometimes. Being nosy. So I'm like, now I'm like, oh man, I'm in a white town. You know, I don't know nobody here. I'm expecting the worst at this point. Black man, Latin girlfriend, all white town. I'm thinking on some get out shit. Like what the fuck was about to go on, right? Go to my trunk. Lo and behold, I have a tire that I did not know I had a tire. I never really go in my trunk, to be honest with you people. I left the shit up. I got a spare tire. Now, I attempt to try to put the spare tire on. The lug nut on the tire is stripped. So I'm like, damn. Might be over for your fucking boy. Geico calls me back. Hey, whoop. Sorry, still no tow trucks in your area. Keep trying. So it's pissing me off because why are you even calling me if you can't help me, ma'am? Why are you wasting my fucking time? You cannot help me. Why are you calling me? What's really going on? You know what I'm saying? So, but I still don't lose my cool. I'm keeping it player. Fast forward, y'all. I end up sleeping in my car. So I text my son's mother now, letting her know I'm not gonna be able to get him. I'm stranded. I'm stuck here. I'm waiting for my brother to pick me up. She texts me, oh, you're not gonna come get him at all? I'm looking at this shit and I'm like, yo, you know, I'm in a place of peace in my life. I'm trying to figure out, okay, how do I respond to this on a cool? So I just text in all caps, I am stuck. I'm from the Bronx. I'm not from here. Yeah, right? Leave it at that. I ended up spending 14 hours of my life, Livingston, New York, slept at the gas station, ate bullshit chips, Snapple, drink, whatever I had, and me and my girl ended up spending the night in the car. We didn't get rescued till about 10:30. The next day, I found a random tow truck company from Google because all of the places was open now. Dude shows up. He tells me that I called the third party company. Why I didn't call him direct? I had no, I didn't know. I was just trying to get out of my situation because Geico yet called me again and told me that they could do nothing for me. And they overcharged me, this third party company, right? So he takes my car to his house as he picks me up. And then they're telling me only one person could ride. So I ain't trying to leave my girl here. We don't know nobody, but the people at the gas station were very nice. They gave us free food, free drinks. They said, hey, we noticed y'all were here all night. Let them know what was going on. That's that. I'm sorry. I know I'm going on. This story is long as hell, but dude changes my tire at his crib and throws me an extra spare tire. So, you know, he proved me wrong that it is some good humans in this world. You know what I mean? Shout out to the people of Livingston, New York. Mad love for y'all, man. Thank you. Y'all showed me nothing but kindness, and it showed me that it doesn't matter your race or color of your skin. There is some really, really nice people in this world still, and I thank y'all because I got home safe and sound. I drove home on a spare. I didn't want to take the risk of going to get my son, and shit don't go right for me again. That's just how I think as a parent. I know to me, I did the right thing. I mean, other people may feel otherwise, but yeah, and that's how that went, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I was stranded, abandoned for a little bit, 14 hours in the wet. So that happened to me last Saturday or whatnot, and yeah, man. I took some time. I just had to reflect on everything. Like I was like, damn, like what if it was the end for me in that situation? You know what I'm saying? Like motherfuckers ain't even check on me. And I'm saying this to my girl, and she's like, well, you know, she's just your child's mother. She's not obligated to check up on you no more. You two are not together. And I said, fair enough. I could eat that. It bothered me, but I said I could eat that. I could wear that. No problem. Cool. But I felt the way. I'm human. I was like, damn, motherfucker didn't even check up on me, see if I got out that situation alive. What happened? Don't even know I spent 14, 16 hours in the motherfucking gas station. You know what I'm saying? So, it goes to show you strangers to be kind to the motherfuckers you knew your whole, not your whole life, but motherfuckers you knew and supposed to be, like family. We not bonded by blood, but we share child together. I just thought maybe, that's the way I think. You know what I'm saying? I would have never not checked up and made sure she was good in that type of situation, but that's just me. I'm not drinking wine. I have fresh watermelon juice with mint. You know what I'm saying? I'm cleaning out my system. I've been working out a little some. I'm actually going to hit the gym right after this episode. So no wine today. We drinking clean. This is really good, actually. Get you some watermelon. Get you a juicer. You see my juice in the back. Make it happen. You know what I mean? We're going to get healthy this year. For sure, for sure. You know what I mean? I got to get rid of the man breast and the big belly. That ain't it. Pardon me. But I want to get into something that I've been seeing floating around. I've seen a few potters touch on this topic. And I want to chime in and say I feel like every man should live on his own for at least 2 to 3 years before moving in with any woman. And as I always like to say, I am speaking from experience. And I say this because I don't care how good she look. I don't care how good the pussy is. I don't care how well she treats you and the things that she do for you and can do for you. You need to experience as a man living on your own for at least 2 to 3 years. And let me tell you why. You have to figure out what you like, what you don't like, because you might have triggers and habits, not triggers, you might have habits that she don't agree with, right? You actually need to take your ass to her crib for about a week or two, stay there, and get to see her flaws and her living habits. You know what I'm saying? Because once two people live together, all that honeymoon phase shit is out the window. You get to see the real her. She get to see the real you. You know what I'm saying? And you need to know if that's how you want to live for the rest of your life. Because when you're an adult, most adults are not going into a relationship and not thinking forever. Well, I know at least females. When females get into a relationship, they thinking, nigga, you the one. You know what I'm saying? That's point blank, period. We locked in. You the one. Let's do this. Put a ring on this shit. We here. That's what she's thinking. So before you take those steps, it's steps in that process in the middle that you need to really consider before doing this, man. Like, remember, you giving up your peace, your privacy, your you time is not your you time no more. There's a lot of things that, and I'm not saying that all females are like this, but they need attention. They love attention. They need attention. They thrive off that shit, bruh. And the minute that you ain't giving that attention or affection that she feel like she need, best believe little homie from the job gonna fill in that void, player. Don't they all got that work boo? Don't let them fool you. They got that work boo in the tuck. They got dude in the tuck. Somebody on standby that's gonna fill that void when you ain't doing what you supposed to be doing for real. So, you know, just take it into consideration before you make that jump like that, and ask yourself, what am I giving up, and is it worth me giving up to become one with this individual? I'm not saying ain't nothing wrong with moving in together and taking each other serious, but don't make that jump. Like like I said, I'm speaking from experience. I've done this before. Like I moved in with my son's mother at a time where it's no way in hell we should have been moving together or living together. I didn't see it at that time because we weren't on good terms to begin with around that time. So it was more so I was just trying to get out of my situation and show it's chi. Opportunity presented itself. Boom. We tried to make the family thing work. We didn't even really get along like that. So like I think that was the stupidest thing. That was amongst one of the stupidest things I have ever done in my life. Do I regret it? I used to say I regret it. At this point in my life, I'm gonna say no. I don't have any regrets about that because of the lesson that I got out of it, and I'm able to hear I survived. I'm able to be here, look in this camera, y'all, pardon me, and tell your ass what not to do from my experience. I moved in with her. We should not have done that. Our son was about 2 at the time. He's 7 now. And it was total disaster. Like, we didn't get along. But we been not getting along prior to that. So that shit was dumb. It was stupid. You know what I'm saying?
Ski.
Facts. Like that wasn't a smart move on my behalf. And I learned from my mistakes. So I'm just telling you, before you decide to make a jump like that, yo, relax on the let me just move in. You know what I'm saying? Don't allow yourself to be complacent and stay stagnant. Because in the situation that I just finished speaking on, most people end up staying in a terrible situation as if they don't know that they can leave, as if like basically being a slave to a toxic relationship. And when I say being a slave to a toxic relationship, meaning you know what you should do and you're letting the heart control the mind. Like up here, you know it's time to go, but you're letting this control you. Don't let your heart control you, because you'll end up turtle tanking. And what this means is if you place a turtle in a tank, right? The turtle will only grow but so big in that little ass tank. Versus if you had a turtle outside living, doing this thing, ain't no limit to how big that damn turtle could get. Don't turtle tank yourself. Opportunity is endless. So I had to take a big leap and get up out of that situation. I ain't want to. I had to go through hell. But it was worth it. because of where I am, even just where I am today. I don't have no regrets in making the move that I made. Like not one bit. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like I've found my purpose. I'm living in my truth. I've learned so much on the go, and you know, that's just life. Another lesson, little gem I want to drop on y'all. Don't mess with people more than they mess with you. Like, stop. We gotta stop fucking with people. Like, when somebody ain't really rocking with you like that. Like, we gotta stop being involved with people that don't really have our best interests at heart. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like in my lifetime I've overly extended my hand more than I should have. And I can't even blame the people involved. I really got to blame myself because at the end of the day, nobody asked me to do that. It's just the realness in me. And I remember having a conversation with my bro Spits the Dawn. Shout out to you one time. And he was like, yo, you upset because you expecting everybody to be mad. And when that set in for me, I was like, damn, son, you right. I got to stop expecting people to be me. Because everybody's not you. Everybody's not going to handle a situation the way you handle it. Everybody's not going to think the way you think. Everybody won't react the way you react. Everybody not going to love the way you love. Everybody not going to give the way you give. Because they not you. And that's just the God honest truth. And it hurts sometimes. You dig what I'm saying? That shit hurt. But it's the sad truth. Like, I remember giving gifts and doing certain things for certain people. My birthday come around, I don't get shit. But I had to take it on the chin because they never asked me to do that. I know you probably looking at it like, oh, wow, that's rare if they woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda, but yeah. And I don't never do things for people to give me something back. That's just not how I'm rocking. That ain't ever how I'm living. I genuinely do shit out of the kindness of my heart. And if I can't do it, I ain't gonna do it. You dig what I'm saying?
Not a city girl, she a homebody. You been fucking for a year, she don't know nobody else. And she don't need mine, got her own money. Always thinking about me, ain't worried.
I got a trivia question for y'all, right? Let's say a business offers you $10 million contract. But in the contract, you have to partner up and do business with the person who broke your heart the worst and live with them for about 5 years. You also have to reach out. The person that broke your heart or did you worse than anybody could imagine doesn't have any knowledge of what's going on. You have to reach out and tell them, hey, this deal is on the table. I need you. What you doing? Drop it in the comments. Let me know let me know how you gonna handle the situation. Remember, $10 million, they gotta live with you for about 5 years. You gotta break them a little PC, a little 10%. But yeah, y'all let me know how you gonna handle that. It's too many. I'm talking to an associate of mine, right? About a week or so ago. And he's telling me how he's in a store collecting his change from corner store guy, a little clerk. Dude come up from behind, stall on him. He don't know what the hell going on. Turn around, square up. Dog got a big ass knife, ready to poke him up. Talking about he caught him looking at his bitch.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Like, it fucking mind boggles me that some of you grown men be so tender dick that you will crash out over a bitch who gonna fucking suck right after your nut ass is locked the fuck up. Like, you're gonna crash out over some pussy that's gonna move on to the next nigga soon as your stupid ass locked up, nigga. Y'all niggas be tripping. Now, what if dog had the, on him and boomed you? Cause you talking about he looked at your bitch? Like, y'all guys are fucking crazy. That shit had me tight for my boy, man. You know what I'm saying? I wish I was there. We would have stomped this nigga out together. And I don't condone violence. But when it comes to, I hate sucker shit, man. I hate sucker shit, bro. I hate a whole ass nigga, bro.
Suck my dick, you heard?
On my mama. I hate a whole ass nigga, bro. Like, that shit is sad and sorry. You feel me? Like, real talk, I was that kind of guy before. And I'm gonna put, I ain't never afraid to be vulnerable. I was that kind of clown ass nigga before. I've been that kind of clown ass nigga. So I could identify with stupidity, ready to crash out over a broad, knowing damn well they gonna do what they want to do. You heard Trey. These hoes gonna do what they want. Your ass gonna be double bunked up, trying not to drop the fucking soap. But she gonna continue being like a hoe. Come on, man. Y'all better wise up out here, man. And it's wicked in the city. You know what I'm saying? It's wicked out here. Motherfuckers will boom you, poke you up for looking at a bitch. Who you probably wasn't even, he said he probably wasn't even looking at her. That's the crazy part. He said he wasn't even looking at her. He wasn't even checking his bitch out. But you so tender, you ready to crash out over some cheeks. Gotta be fucking kidding me, man. Yeah. I'm getting back to the music. I've been doing some deep thinking within myself. It's something that I struggle with for the first time in my life. Maybe I want to say a few months ago. I forgot who I was. And this really ever happens to me. I'm very secure, very sure of myself. I kind of forgot who I was, man. And I struggled trying to find my place in music. And about a week ago, I heard a project. Shout out to my boy Trio, a.k.a. Prophet. He dropped an EP called The Sixth Summer. Check that out. All streaming platforms everywhere. Shameless plug, because that shit fire. And it woke me up. It woke something up in me, and it made me realize how great I was. And I promised myself I'm going to write at least a 16 a day. Every day I have to write a 16. And I sharpen my skills. Because like anything, if you're not working the mind and keeping it sharp, you'll get writer's block. You start to fall off. You start to not be as swift as you used to. And I struggled for a while. I remember, it was taking me a minute to even just come up with fire or just lines and things and flows and shit. How I used to be so witty. But over the last couple of days, I've been writing. And it's, it's like anything else. Once you, it's like riding a bike without training wheels. Once you start pedaling and you get that motion, you out of here. You know what I mean? So I am definitely working on a lot new music. September 22nd, I'm dropping the second installment to my project that I dropped last year. Look out for that Melodious Mac 2, Flames. I've had a collection of songs that was supposed to drop previous dates that, like I said, I kind of was just out of, I got in my own way. And a lot of times we are our worst enemy. So don't ever, if you feel the need to remind yourself of who the fuck you are, scroll through your phone. And I had to scroll through my phone and look at all of the great moments I've had in hip hop. Oh, also, we've just celebrated 50 years of hip hop. It messed me up to know that my parents were older than hip hop, and like that. I don't know. They both in heaven. I hope y'all just laughed at that. But I'm like, yo, shit, my parents is older than hip hop like that. So that mean I'm like, yo, it wasn't no rap around when my parents was young. Like, what the fuck they was listening to? You know what I'm saying? If hip hop is 50 years old, so yeah, it's a beautiful thing, man. Hip hop really changed my life, man. Like I dedicated my life to hip hop. All I did was rap. All I've ever done was music. I just took a vacation maybe about 2 years ago for the first time. My first vacation was to Puerto Rico, and then I traveled some more after that. But all I ever did was just pour my money into rap, trying to figure it out, learning, failing. I failed a lot. I have so much knowledge at this age, and that's the crazy part, because I was psyching myself out, making myself believe that I was getting too old to do the thing that I love. And I'm looking at Jim Jones like he's only gotten better with time, and I'm thinking about all of the shit that I come up with now. And the pen game is so way stronger than I was younger. I'm like, yo, like that doesn't make any sense. I'm getting better than I was when I was younger. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that we are in a space anymore that you really got to worry about age. Your people. I see chump ass comments on the internet, and people be trolling dudes who up there in age a little bit about how's your rap career going and woo, woo, woo. But none of that shit matter, man. If you got a dream, continue to believe in yourself, always strive and prosper. Put your best foot forward, go out there and get it, man. Because nobody gonna see it through the way you see it through. Nobody's gonna see your vision the way you see it. Like when I first started partying, man, I didn't know what the hell I was doing, bro. I'm just happen to be one of those people that if I'm into something, I'm gonna look up the best equipment my money could buy, and I'm gonna get that shit, or that my credit could pay for, and I'm gonna snag that shit. And I'm gonna get the best microphone. I'm gonna get the best audio interfaces. I'm gonna get the best camera I could possibly afford. I just happen to be one of those people. I'm relentless, man. I'm gonna go for it. So I don't give a damn if I got to have tap pockets to do it either. Like if I believe in it, I'm gonna put everything I have into what I believe in. So if you have a dream, I don't care how old you are. Starting today, you will never realize how far you can go if you just keep going. Like you'll never realize how far you could go if you keep going, but if you never start, yo just be a was nigga, like yo or was chick. Like I wish or I was gonna do this. I was gonna, I always say that I was gonna. Yo, man, you have to start now, man. If when I started my clothing company, shout out to my partner Najee, I failed a lot. I'm still learning because I'm a person. There's really no such thing as perfection, but I try to get things as close to perfect as I possibly can, man. And I'm always chasing greatness. And with that being said, sometimes you got to be okay with knowing you did your best. There's nothing wrong with that. If you feel like you did your best to the best of your ability, yo, trying is worth it. Just try. Even with working out, I kept telling myself I want to work out. I want to work out. I want to lose the man boobs. I want to lose the stomach. I feel like I look like old Gucci. And I listened to this audiobook called The Compound Effect. And he told the story about a woman who wanted to lose weight for a high school reunion. And he told her to map out her route around the block and walk around at least once to 3 times a week, right? And then, so she took his advice and took baby steps. And she walked around. Then that turned into jogging. Then that turned into her. Now she's hanging with people, like-minded individuals who work out. She's around people who, you stop hanging with the friends that wanted to drink after work, and you start to pick up new hobbies. Like I wrote down a list of new routines for myself. Making sure I'm reading or listening to an audiobook daily. Like gathering information daily is one of the biggest goals for me. I want to make sure I'm learning daily. I want to learn something new every day if I can. I've been spending a lot of time on Photoshop, learning how to edit, learning how to make my own cover arts, design more of my own clothing. I'm all about cutting the middleman out. If I could save a penny, I'm going to definitely try to save. So I say that to say the compound effect means you take small steps for something even greater later. I'm talking about a little bit effort. So also I've told myself, okay, let's do 10 push-ups a day. Now, I know some of y'all swole diesels like, I do 50, 20. But I'm like, okay, 10 a day is manageable. We can do 10 a day, right? Because I feel like 10 a day will eventually turn into 100 a day, 50 a day, maybe even 200 a day. Just depends. So just starting with, but as long as you start somewhere, the end is endless. You never know where you end up. And the goal for me, it's not really so much to lose weight, but to turn my body into muscle. Bigger arms, fit chest. I told y'all last episode I've been getting sleep. I got my sleep app machine. I have sleep apnea, so I've been getting the rest. I have way more energy, and I'm actually excited, man. As soon as I finish partying and with the show, I'm gonna definitely give myself a good 15 minutes. I'm starting with a 15 minutes, 4 days out the week. That'll turn into 30. Then that'll turn into an hour. I'll keep y'all updated on my progress. Might even start vlogging some gym episodes. You know what I'm saying? I have a idea. I don't want to put it out just yet. I got some big plan when it comes to fitness. I'm not gonna speak too much on that. But Melodious Mac 2 on the way. And I've been talking for about 40 minutes or something. That's all I got for y'all though, baby. You know what I'm saying? That's all I got for y'all today, man. That's all I got for y'all today. It was it's always a pleasure sitting here getting my thoughts off. This is really therapeutic for me at times. So thank y'all for listening. I'm your host, Jamel Malik. Tell a friend to tell a friend. If you got this far into the video, I love you. Thank you. Appreciate your time. And Internet is Fiction, episode 9. I'm out of here, man. Y'all have a great week. Stay safe.